Hello, 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 BSR Nation. Welcome back to Everland, home of the Ponderosa. Today's update involves I heard it through the grapevine. And what did I hear? I heard that I have all of these grapes growing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I covered everything with this bird netting. I'm hoping that I get to enjoy all of these grapes, at least most of them. One thing I'm noticing is this. These grapes on this side, the ones that are fruiting, that are very fruitful, these, let me see, I'm trying to find out what kind of grapes. These are Catawba grapes. They don't say muscadines either. These are Catawba grapes. But these on this side, these are actually muscadines. And as you can see, nothing is fruiting on this side, which is really surprising to me because normally muscadines, they fruit every single time. These muscadines are called Alachua muscadine grapes. And like I said, none of these are fruiting. All right. Okay. This is the orchard. Everything's doing well. This is the only plum tree that actually kept its fruit, some of it anyway. And as you can see, pretty soon I'll be able to eat these plums. It's only a handful, but still. And I put the bird netting so that I can guarantee myself a treat. See? Okay. There's the banana. This other one hasn't. This one right here, I'm not sure why it's not opening. Why is it still curled? I peeled off this dry stuff. And try to peel down some of this so more sunlight can get to. It's not dead, but let's see what happens. But nonetheless, I have all these. See all these pups sprouting. So that's a blessing. But as you can see, my blueberries, they did well, but the birds basically have already started their feast. So, maybe next year for me. All right. So one important thing I want to show you is this. It's right over here. These are my palms. Remember, I had an experiment that went really horribly wrong last winter. Well, lucky for me, and I'll share this information with you. If you should buy plants from the big orange box store and they don't survive within 1 year time period, you can actually take them back. If you have the receipt, which I did not, you can get a refund or you can exchange. Look on their website. I think you can get a refund, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know you can exchange. Now, if you do not have your receipt, if you bought with credit card or debit, they can look it up. If you bring that same debit card back to the store with the plant in the original pot, which is what I did. And it was such a blessing that I could replace these palm trees with brand new ones, because I actually bought 3 Christmas palms, and I bought three, I think these are called queen palms. And out of 6, only 2 survived, basically. So I was able to take the ones, well, I took the queen palms that didn't survive, and they replaced them with these. So trial and error. I know what not to do this coming winter. And then I was also able to get these bottle palms replaced. It was such a huge blessing because the bottle palms that they had this season were a lot larger than last season. So I've got everything replaced just about, with the exception of the Christmas palms. They didn't have any. All right, another thing I'd like to show you. Remember when I said seems like the growing season is it's like sped up, because things that usually don't fruit or don't come to their maturity until the end of summer actually have come all the way to maturity before summer has even began. This is the fish mint. You see how tall that is? There is one of the roses from the ponderosa. But look at here, look at here. What could do that? In the night, something is coming from under my deck, and it comes across the fish mint. If you can see, it's laying down like right there. And that's where it comes through. Or it goes right there and it sleeps. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to find out, because I really don't want to run up on anything in the mornings when I come out, should it decide to sleep in for the day. So what do you think that could be, guys? I'm sort of thinking it could be a raccoon. So if it's a raccoon, I'm glad it's not out during the day, because you know what that means. If you should see a raccoon out middle of the day, it's not a good sign. They usually have rabies, so be careful. Oh, another wonderful discovery. Remember when I thought that all of my turmeric had died? Look what's coming back. See? It's coming back, guys. Isn't that awesome? So I pushed back a lot of this mint just to give it sunlight so that it could do well. I even have a new one right there outside of the little space. So that is great. And then of course the mint, I call this regular mint because I'm not sure exactly if this is spearmint or I really don't know. It was already here when I got here. It's doing very well. And I was trying to pull out all of the fish mint because it actually tried to take over. I wasn't able to get it all, but it seems as though this mint might just do the job for me. It might choke out all of the fish mint, and that will be so great. Super great. Okay. I think that's all for today. Oh, also these hydrangeas. If you recall last year, none of these hydrangeas bloomed. None. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrangea bushes. None of them bloomed last year, but look at what happened this year. This season, all of them are in full bloom. The blossoms are beautiful. They are blue. They start off white like that. Then they're turning this beautiful blue. There's a beautiful one down there. I think I'll come back out here and pick it, take it inside. And look, these are actually purple, so that's nice. Okay, be careful around hydrangea bushes because the snakes like to hide under there. And this year we're having a really big problem with copperheads. Yes. So you have to be careful. That's why I put these pavers out. And I'm keeping snake repellent around the ponderosa. I'm about to do this whole thing over. Take off all these rocks, make it a little more simplified so that I can see a whole lot better what's looking at me from over here. Okay? All right, there's the ponderosa. Yep. And I did fix my R2D2, which is what I call that high-tech pump system that I have. I fixed it. I'll show you. Because it was leaking. And then, see, there it is right there. That's the filter, the biofilter. But I fixed it. I changed the pump on it. And now it's working fine. I'll show it to you. I'll demonstrate it. One moment, please. Okay. All right. Okay. There it is. There's the evidence. Yeah, there's the evidence. Okay, so that's all for now. As always, stay prayed up and stay sprayed up.